Welcome again to Cherished Relics Boutique. Coming back to you again today with a sterling silver lot that I won the winning bid on ShopGoodwill.com. Sorry for my absence the last few weeks. I've just been a busy mom. I've got 3 kids, 2 of which are in college. They have sports that often involve me going out of town for the weekend, which is what's been going on. Lots of weekend trips out of the state and just other responsibilities. So I'm happy to be back and ready to share.
So anyways, that being said, let me get started. This particular sterling silver lot that I won was 171 grams, almost 172, and it was mostly cubic zirconia and glass. Actually, I would say it's mostly cubic zirconia. I have already gotten it and gone through it and cleaned it, so it does not look like it did when it came to me. My winning bid was $82, handling $4.99, shipping a penny, tax $6.09. So I paid a total of $93.09 for all of the sterling silver jewelry I'm going to show you in this video. I totally think it's worth it when you're able to get and win a good, a good group of jewelry. I'm just very picky about what I bid on. I want to be able to see what I'm bidding on, so I have a good guess of whether or not it's worth it to me. I never bid on it if it's in like this big wrapped plastic bag. So that being said, let's move on. And I am going to start off with the rings that are in this lot that I won. Okay. So, this is just a super dainty, really thin ring. Actually, I think it's like a 6.5. It probably fits on my middle finger. Yeah, it does. Very clean, in great shape. Definitely able to sell it. This is a really beautiful ring. And I did my best to clean it, but I still see there's some tarnishing on those leaves up there. But isn't that pretty with the, heart, cubic zirconia hearts? I did my best with cleaning, best I could. But I think I'm going to need to get a toothbrush or something to help me finish that up. But this is a very pretty ring. And it is size almost a 7.5. You probably won't even be able to tell, but I literally put my hands in oil today trying to get all the dry. Oh, so dry from working with my hands. I know I've complained about this before, but sorry you have to see my dry hands. Anyways, let's move on. Okay. Another ring here. Actually, this one is not cubic zirconia. I actually tested it, and it is blue topaz. I don't know how I lucked out and it got in this lot, but it was blue topaz. Very happy about that. A little bit different. And it is a size 6. In great condition. Nothing wrong with it. So far, nothing I've shown you has it had any damage. Okay, so another one similar to the first ring, just has a few more diamonds across the top. This one's super small. I want to say it's like a 5 1/4 or something. Let's see. Ooh, I am good. Wow. Okay. And this one's so fun. Look at this butterfly. All his details. This has got some cubic zirconia, kind of bezeled set stones in there. This is a really pretty ring. Lovely. Let's see what size it is. So it's about a 7.5. So unique and different. Okay, so there are your rings. We're set. We're moving on. Okay. How about I show you like pendants next that came in this sterling silver lot. Oh, and one random shoe clip slash huge earring, I don't know which. Oh, and there's one bracelet in this lot too. I'll show you that also. Okay, so I'll start with this one. Those are obviously black stones. I don't know if they're crystal stones, like they're faceted, or if they could be an actual, you know, semi-precious gemstone like onyx that's cut into a facet. I don't know if you can cut actual natural stone with facets. I mean, obviously you can, because you could do it with a diamond, but I'm sure some of them are too soft. But anyways, there's your purity mark. I like the details. It's got sort of this wrapped effect between, you know, the sections of beads and link. It's very nice. Let me show you what it looks like, if I can get it open. I'm not going to attach it. It's nice. Very dainty. Okay. I guess this is a shoe clip. I don't know. Could be an earring. I only have one. You can see its purity mark there. 925. I guess it must be an earring, just a single earring, because I guess who in their right mind would put a sterling silver shoe clip on their foot, on their, you know, on their shoes? It seems like a crazy place to, you know, go and put something that you could lose very easily. You know, so anyways, it's pretty. I like the color. It's very soft, kind of purplish there. It's nice. I don't know if that's possible to turn into a pendant. That would make a really cute pendant. I'd have to, you know, figure out how to create a bail. I guess it's not impossible. I've done it before. Okay, a very small locket here. Locket pendant. Sorry, trying to get it open. And I was all proud of myself that I had everything cleaned before I was showing you stuff today, and I realized I didn't clean the inside of this pendant. But that's okay. Seems older. It's got some, you know, details on the outside of that. Pretty. I guess this is a vermeil kind of starfish, because it's more like a rose gold. Can you do rose gold, and like, can vermeil be rose gold, or does it just have to be regular gold? I don't know. Those of you out there might know the answer to that. But this is definitely 925, because we've got our purity mark right there. Not that the purity mark means everything. There's plenty of times that I've had jewelry marked with 925, and it was in fact not. So you can't believe it always. You always got to test before you are going to list something. But he's a pretty cute starfish. If you're an oceany kind of person, I like it. This one is so lovely. I don't know if this would be like a lily. I'm not sure what kind of flower is shaped like that. But it's really pretty. Got some wire wrapping here and a little bit of bead detail at the top of it. It's really nice. I mean, that would be something I would keep, but you know, I have too many necklaces, so I need to not hoard all the beautiful things I get. Isn't this one fun? It's like a little wine glass with some Chardonnay in it. I love it. Maybe that's citrine. I don't know. It's a really cute pendant. Fun one. And the last one I have here is an Eleanor pendant with some red cupric zirconia, and on the back it says, "I love you forever." You've got your metal purity down here. So that's nice. Maybe someone bought Eleanor a little gift, and that's why she has that, or had it. I don't know. where Eleanor is now. But anyways, okay. So let's move on to some necklaces that I've actually just set aside because I didn't want them to get all tangled up right when I was in the middle of talking to you. So this is actually part of a set. So give me 1 second. This is a really nice set. I literally, like I said, put like lotion / oil on my hand. I soaked my hands in like gloves with oil to try to, I do it all the time to try to keep them from getting too dry. But then if I still have that on my hands, it gets all over my jewelry and it makes it not look sparkly. So we want it to look sparkly. Anyways, so here is your pendant there with a set of really nice earrings. Sorry, I'm trying to straighten out the chain. Okay, so there you go. It's a nice little set. A peridot, I would assume. You know what? I bet you it's cubic zirconia made to look like peridot, because if it was peridot, then it wouldn't be in this lot, because this is a cubic zirconia lot. And I think I know that for a fact because I think I tested this, and that's the case. I think the only stone I found in here that was a different stone was that blue topaz of that ring right there. But anyways, that's a fun little necklace. Nice little necklace set. Okay. Another snake chain necklace that was on a snake chain as well. The lobster clasp, another lobster clasp. I forgot to measure that other one for you, but I believe this one's 16 inches. It is. If I had it spread out evenly, it would be about 16 inches. So, this has a few little kinks in the, you see right here, it looks like a little kink. The pendant that's on it is sort of this wire-wrapped kind of man-made. It almost looks like a flattened marble. It does not look like a gemstone. It looks man-made. But anyways, it's still pretty. I couldn't sell that on that chain because, you know, I'm not going to put stuff up on my eBay page that's, you know, damaged like that. So if I sold it, I'd put a different chain on it. All right, my next necklace is this really pretty, like, circle necklace. I love the chain on this one. It reminds me of a box chain, except it's more like rectangle box chain. It's like more elongated. I did test this, and I want to say some of those stones were just so small that it made it really difficult on my gem tester to see if possibly they were, you know, like sapphire or something. And if that center circle possibly was peridot or citrine. But it was just so small, I kept banging against the side and getting a beep. So I don't know that. I may have to investigate further. But it's really nicely made. I mean, look, it's got all the, you know, things in the back to allow light to get through, which is important for it to look nice. But it's a nice necklace. As part of this lot. Okay, another one. Still the same lot that I want. All right, this one is one of those Hampson hands, you know, with, you know, like that green evil eye sort of thing. Really sparkly cubic zirconia in the center, and I really love that one because it's like a bluish green. It's got the prettiest colors in it. Some nice little details there. And if we flip this over, I'm sure you can see the metal purity mark. There you go. And of course, all of these chains, I'm not boring you and showing you every single hang tag on all these chains, but they're really clean, you know, undamaged items, but, you know, they have their metal purity marks as well. I'm just not showing you every time. That spring ring clasp also has it. So let's put this little friend over here. I like him. He's very nice. Okay. Whoa, this one's really cool. I don't know. It makes me think like Celtic kind of necklace. It is on, I believe, a 18-inch chain. Let me check. Yes, an 18-inch chain. You can see there. Got your marks for metal purity. Really clean. Great condition. Just so pretty. And I think the center of this is supposed to have that sort of darkening effect. Again, really well made. And you have another 925 there on the bail. This is probably about the size of a quarter, maybe a teeny bit bigger. But I think it's really nice. Nice necklace. Followed by another nice necklace. Okay, so this one is actually on a 16-inch chain, and then it has an extension, a 2-inch extension, which you see there. This has a hang tag. I'm not sure what's on the hang tag. Let's investigate. Oh, I'm sorry. The hang tag literally just says 925, as well as the I believe that oh, there you go. 925 is right there on that clasp, for that's a lobster claw clasp. Again, another really unique chain. This is more like a rectangular box chain. Really pretty. It's almost like the light in my thing is too bright, and it makes it so I'm going to try to turn it down a little bit so it's not quite so bright. It'll be easier to see the details of that necklace. So I think it's really pretty. And a star there. Let me go close up on the necklace. Look at the pretty details in the center. Very nice. Okay, another snake chain, 16-inch. It's got a couple sterling silver beads on here, and then what appears to be, you know, just like, I don't know if this is supposed to stand for the letter C, but that my name's Curry. It works for me if it is a C. Or if it's just supposed to be, you know, just like a little flower design and maybe that little mark out there. I don't know. I'm not sure what it's supposed to be. Just a very simple kind of choker length necklace. This snake chain is thicker than this one. This is thinner. I think that's why it got damaged so easily. It just feels nicer in my hand. Trying to make it so you can see where it says 925, but it's like so bright. But that's where it says it right there. Okay. All right. last necklace. Not that moms are always last, but mom's last in this case. This is just a simple, probably was a Mother's Day gift charm. I mean, a pendant with, you know, some cubic zirconia accents along the heart on a sterling silver chain with a lobster claw clasp, all in really good condition. So that is the necklaces in this lot. Oops, I'm trying to flip it over. Okay, so really all I have left to show you is a god-awful amount of earrings, tons and tons of earrings. There definitely was a big, this was actually considered a sterling silver scrap lot. So although I had a lot of wearable jewelry in this lot, there were definitely a lot of single earrings in here, some of which I believe I can turn into pendants. But I might just have to scrap them and just turn them in for, you know, money or whatever. You know, I have a friend of mine who has a store where she takes gold and silver, so I can take it up there and get some money for it. So I'll still show them to you, but let me show you the pairs first. Just trying to push it out of the way. Just going to pour them all out, and then I'll work through it. These are pretty. Simple earrings. It is missing. Oh, God. I didn't mean to do that. I hope I didn't turn that down for you. It is missing one cubic zirconia right there on that circle part of those earrings. Oh, there you can see it. But they're pretty earrings. I definitely probably have something sitting around that I can fix those with no problem. Okay. Here's a pair of sort of what appears to be sort of like a inlaid with some faceted rhinestones above. They're nice. I tried to clean them up. There's still some marks on there. See some marks on the back. I have no idea what this is. This is like so man-made. There's no way that this is a gemstone inside of here. It's hard to show these when they're on the little dangles. I tend to struggle trying to find a nice way to grab them to show you. But that's what they look like. Sort of like a box with a circle. But, you know, that's not a gemstone or a semi-precious gemstone, so I don't know. It must be a man-made something. I forgot to show you, but there's marks on the back. And the actual earring hook that goes in your ear also is marked with 925 right there. Okay. These are pretty unique earrings. It's like a, I don't know if this is, This is a unpolished stone of some type, in a very unique, you know, kind of dangle setting. I love them. I'm not quite sure what stone that would be. I mean, I know adventurine or whatever, can tend to be sort of a lighter green. I don't know, maybe some of you guys know out there. But they're nice. They're different. These are very small, dainty little orange, dark orange. It's almost like a sort of a princess cut, or what do you call that? I don't know what that cut is called. It's not emerald, because emerald has a different, emerald is rectangular, but emerald cut does not look like that, because I have an emerald cut diamond ring. So, but they're pretty. Little dangle. Do you call that radiant cut? No, radiant cut is a square. I don't know what that would be called. Okay. Just some really simple hoops. Vermeil with channel set cubic zirconia lined with a mill grain along the edging. It's pretty. Another pair of channel set hoops. This one's in silver. Oh, these are fun. How about that for you? American flag hearts. Aren't those cute? I just have them attached like that so they won't come apart. So there you go. Okay. Emma, go lay down. My dog just came in the room. Look at those. Very sparkly. Cubic zirconia studs. I mean, they're easily $1.50 each. Come here, Emma. I'll put you on the bed. Emma. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Anyways, aren't those nice? Lots of studs in this. Let me finish showing you the non-stud ones. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. Here's some dangle channel set dangles with you know, solitaire cubic zirconia in there. They're just, you know, the clip type. They work just fine. And yeah, those are maybe a little bit smaller than that stone. So maybe this is more like a 1.25 carat-ish, just a guess. Okay. Another pair of really huge, you know, it's interesting because the setting, who knew you could have settings so different? But look at the settings on those versus those. It's a very different style. The size of the stone is pretty similar when you look at it from there, but the way they're set is very different. Okay, these are like, I had a couple pairs of these. Like, actually, I'm going to put a whole bunch of them in my hand. They're like square. And then these are all cubic zirconia. We had some solitaire round teal. I mean, you know. And then I had another pair of square ones. I wouldn't exactly call it like a princess cut square. I don't know. It's not nearly as faceted as that. They keep falling out of my hand. I'm not doing a very good job. I apologize. I'm trying. Playing with the color a little bit. Okay, anyway, so we got all of those. And these I'll show you. Like a trillion stud. And we got a couple pair of vermeil cubic zirconia. What? So these are pretty similar in size. Maybe one's a teeny bit bigger than the other. What is going on with the lighting? My hands are turning pink before my very eyes. Good friggin' Lord. Okay. So there's those. Another pair of huge studs. So many studs. When I list these on my YouTube page, my eBay page, I usually sell like multiple studs together. You know, I'll try to do a mix of different shapes, different sizes. Sometimes a gold, sometimes like they're all sterling silver, but some with, vermeil. These are all the same. I'm not going to bore you. There's nothing exciting about them, but here's more and more studs. Studs. So that's all for the pairs from that lot. I did have one earring. Where is it? Oh, here it is. That I'm not going to get it out of the bag because I have it in a bag for a reason, but when I tested them, all of these came back as cubic zirconia. But this one earring came back as white sapphire, actually. So that's pretty cool. But there's only one, so I don't know. Maybe someone has a second piercing or something. But I wanted to keep that separate so I don't get it confused with the others. Last thing I'm going to show you is all the singles. There's a whole bunch of single studs too. You know, I honestly, those of you who are out there who resell jewelry, what do you do with all your singles? Do you turn them into, if possible, do you turn them into pendants? Do you sell them as singles? Do you just turn them into, turn them in and make money for scrap? I don't know. This one's huge. Really nice kind of cylindrical ball, and that is a no, it's not freshwater pearl, it's faux. You can hear me back there testing it. Okay, this one is really pretty. I genuinely do not know, is that moonstone? It's sort of got that, I mean, it's not opal, that iridescent. This will definitely get turned into a pendant for sure. Very easy fix. Beautiful. I don't know. This literally looks like a zipper pull, but it is in fact an earring. And it goes like this in someone's ear, just like that. I guess that's supposed to be a C. Well, stands for curry. That's my name. But it's the ugliest thing I've ever seen. I would never wear that as an earring. So I don't know. Maybe I should make it a zipper pull. Very interesting. There's only one. So it's got kind of rose gold down here. And that up there. This one is really lovely. Huge, like 2-carat stud, bezel set stud earring. But I only have one. unfortunately. I wish I had the other. I wish I could turn that into a pendant. But, you know, if I don't have anything already on the back to turn it into a pendant, I don't know how I would do that. It's easy to turn it into a pendant, like on this, where it already has, like, you know, a ring up here where I can just add, you know, some, you know, my own bail or whatever. I don't know, but that one's pretty. I like it, really nice. A random dangle earring, only one. Very sparkly with a whole bunch of, you know, faceted, you know, rhinestones. Let me just pop in my hand a whole bunch of these simple ones. I don't know, do you call it a halo design if it's a square around something? Or is a halo only considered a circle thing going around? Trying to see. These are all singles. Some of them look similar in size, but they are not matches when I go in and I look at like the maker or the way it was made. There's several of these ones that are about that size. Like this one has 3 prongs. There's like something a little bit different about all of them. This one's vermeil and a princess cut. So many, but they're not matches. I mean, I suppose I could call them matches. Probably no one else would tell the difference, but I know the difference. That would bug me. I wouldn't want to sell it like that. That one's got a small halo on it. Oh my gosh, so many. Still working. What am I going to do with all these? Holy moly. This is like the teeniest stud earring I think I've ever seen. Look at that. I'm getting all the studs so I don't have to pull them out and show you, but that might be it. There's one more here. Trillion. Oh, here's another one. Another, these I've already shown. Okay, so anyways, there's a whole bunch of studs. Woo! Gonna have to find a project or something. Okay. A couple other individual earrings. This is a dangle. Really, really, really sparkly. Another hoop with 3 larger diamonds. This one's very unique. It's like this little wheel. They cut like through the center of the stone to attach it to this earring. It would go like this in your ear. Isn't that fun? Another dangle earring. Here's a twist back earring. All cubic zirconia. Another dangle. This one looks like it's missing a stone. Is it called pave when it's that close together like that? It's almost like it's put into some type of clay, pushed in there. I don't know. I don't know how they make those. There's 2 of these. They look identical. And of course, not going to show it to you very well. Both in that kind of princess cut. They're not a match though. Bummer. Another dangle earring with a freshwater pearl in there. Another dangle earring. This appears to be like a moon with a little star hanging under it. I don't know how I'm going to use all these. I mean, still, the lot was totally worth it without, I mean, even if I didn't have all these singles, all the other stuff that came in this lot, it's still so worth it to me for $92. Their little dangle, graduating, getting bigger as you go down. A broken one. And last but not least, a little dragonfly, like a line and a line. You know. That's all she wrote, folks. And that was my lot. So I hope you enjoyed. Most of them will eventually go up on my eBay page. It just takes me some time to list it. But if you're truly interested in any of that, you are welcome to reach out to me in my description of this video. If you scroll to the bottom, you'll see an email address that you can write me at, or you can reach out to me on Facebook or on Instagram. I have Cherished Relics Boutique accounts on those as well. Yeah, or you can reach out to me on eBay if you have a question. So on your way out, give me a like. I hope you enjoyed this content. My $92 I personally think was totally worth it. You guys have a great night. Thanks for joining me.